How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, this is my first cup of coffee of the day. It's 6:34 in the morning, Pacific Coast time, and that's my first sip. It happens to be the last cup in the coffee maker, but it's a cup of coffee. Now, when I get up, whenever it is, and there's times I've been out and about at 6 in the morning, and I stand there and I wait for Starbucks to open, or Pete's, or a coffee shop, or wait to go to Denny's and get a cup of coffee, or maybe breakfast. I'm going in there for coffee. And the first cup of coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, is your most important cup of the day because it wakes you up, it gets you going. I'm not asking the coffee, hello coffee, I would like to know the politics of how you made this coffee. Whether it's free trade coffee or regular coffee, or whether the cream you put in there, the half and half, is pasteurized or not, or raw milk, or what the wages of the guy or woman serving me the coffee in Starbucks or Pete's or Denny's is. And so when I read the latest idiocy, Starbucks now, once they're low paid, I don't know how much they make, but supposedly from what I read in the story I read, low paid employees to now engage you in a discussion of racism when you want to go get your coffee. Well, first of all, if I walk into Starbucks and I close my eyes, I'm not awake yet, so I'm sorry, MV, I keep closing my eyes. If you go into Starbucks, you're not thinking about racism, you're not thinking about sexism, you're not thinking about liberalism, you're not thinking about conservatism, you're not thinking about transgenderism, you're not thinking about pollution, you're not thinking about any of that stuff unless you're very, very strange. You're thinking about, I need a cup of coffee. I need it now. So, this idiocy where you're putting political correctness into everything is ridiculous. I'm not going to engage the barista into a discussion of racism or slavery or white slavery in Africa or white slavery where they forced women into prostitution in Europe and Asia and Africa. I'm going to go and say, I'd like a medium coffee, please. And that's all I'm concerned about. And, the liberal loons that run Starbucks think this is a legitimate thing to get their employees to do. I don't know what idiot came up with this. I don't know why someone would decide, hey, let's have our people talk about racism. We give you your latte at 6:15 in the morning when you're on the way to work. And I've seen 40 and 50 people stand outside of Starbucks in lines get lattes in the morning. I've never understood getting a latte either, but that's another animal. This would be like you go up to Denny's and you order ham and eggs and they talk to you about free-range chickens. Or you go to the gas station and the attendant wants to talk to you. How do you feel about fracking? Or a vegetarian restaurant. How do you feel about meat eaters or poultry eaters or fish eaters? The list is endless. If this were to carry on as a trend, you couldn't go out and buy something to eat at a Walmart. They'd bug you if you bought something with butter on it, or you bought a pizza, or what tire you're going to put in your car, or what motor oil you're using, or whether your detergent is biodegradable, or whether your toilet paper is good or bad. It's ridiculous. I don't want to be lectured when I go get a cup of coffee. I just want a cup of coffee, maybe a pastry or something there to eat, or a sandwich. Look at the morning newspaper they provide. You buy them, but a lot of people don't buy them, or they buy them and then they throw them in the bin next to the paper stand. Everybody reads them throughout the day for free. And then I get on my iPad or my MacBook and I look at the news of the day on Fox, USA Today, Reuters, Politico, The Guardian. and all the other websites I go to for news, and I see what's on Noory for the night. Oh, that's another thing. He's having another thrill-packed guest talking about that Twilight Zone. What is you guys' obsession with the Twilight Zone? I don't get it. Those were great episodes. Some of them scared the hell out of me, but move on to something new, Noory. Find something else scary to talk about. Anyway, that's how I feel. And the one last thing about that is, what if some guy goes in with wants a cup of coffee, and they start trying to discuss racism with him, and he yells out, "I hate all Jews," or "I hate all blacks," and uses the N-word, or "I hate all Italians," uses the derogatory term for Italians or Asians or Jews or Poles. And in some neighborhoods, you could start a riot if you say you hate Negroes using the N-word. This thing is fraught with peril. Oh, and there's one more thing. The ridiculous thing that came out. The EPA now wants hotels to... They're considering asking hotels to monitor water use and asking the guest how long they take a shower. So now we're going to have the shower police in when I go to the what is the name of that place? Hotel we really like in Reno, the Grand Hotel. That's not the full name for it. Grand Sierra, I think it is. When we check in there on our trips to Reno, because we got a coupon, 1 night free or discount rate, or they bump us up to a room with a microwave, and I decide to take a shower because I'm all hot and sweaty in my trip, there's going to be a timer on the shower like there used to be when you'd put the quarter in on the bed that vibrated, or you put money in to watch cable. Is there going to be an EPA policeman standing out in the bathroom watching me to take a shower? And I guess if I use the toilet too long or too much, they'll have a toilet policeman sitting there. Hey, you're flushing the toilet too much. Use the toilet 7.6 times during your stay here because you drank too much booze or you drank too much water or iced tea down at the deck because it's a hot summer day, and we can't have you wasting all this water. This is ridiculous, too. I know we're in a drought in California, but they want to do this for the whole nation. The nanny policemen are everywhere. The nanny thought policemen are everywhere. Whether you're conservative or liberal, they want to pry into your lives. And they want to climb. I guess next they'll be climbing into the shower with you and saying you're using the wrong kind of soap or shampoo. That'll be next. And to those on a certain board that say I'm engaging in a rant, I'm not ranting. I'm making commentary. I'm commenting on things I don't like or that interest me, and I'm always amused by the idiocy of people that watch my videos, complain about them, but continue to watch them. You're getting me views. There's something wrong with you. If you don't like my videos, you don't like what I say, what the hell are you doing watching my videos? It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm trying not to let what I see in print bother me. But when I don't care for someone, I don't go talk to them. I don't listen to them. I walk away. But these guys are drawn to me like moths to a flame because it gives them self-importance, I guess, to criticize me or bitch about what I'm saying in a video. It's silly. And they're the ones that need help. I got this guy, Art Bell Fan 1. I thought he was a friend. After I published a redacted video, he sends me emails time and time again. He sent me one last time. Have you seen his shrink yet? Have you gotten help yet? Whatever he said. I said, yeah, I saw the shrink. He says, you're nuts. Anybody who keeps bugging you about that is a little bit whacked. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm not comfortable with what I am. I'm overweight. I got medical issues. I got knee problems, back problems, injured ankle. I don't have enough money, and I'm not making enough money on YouTube. I hope all that changes. But inside, I'm me. I'm the best me I can be some days, and a pretty crappy me other days. If you don't like the me you see on the screen, don't watch me. You don't like the me I post online, don't read my post. That's what it comes down to. All right, no rant, just fact. Okay, this is the guy from Pittsburgh. Free Art Bell, Free Art Bell's Bumper Music, Free the Duck, and I'll catch you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.